Hey everybody, it's Mr. Hino with Mr. Hino's Lego Robotics. Today's video is just an advice or a tip video when you go to your qualifying event, even if you're moving on and going to like a championship event. It has to do with your team's scoring on the robot game. Just something I learned and picked up that you and your teams might want to just think about, so that way if you're in a spot where you don't quite agree with the total that your team has for the robot game, that you have a better understanding and you can confirm those points. So let's take a look at the scoring guide. So what I learned is, in the previous video I showed you about this scoring guide for all of your hydrodynamics missions. What I found is it would be wise, and we did not have this, and we did run into an issue with the scoring. Now I know it already has the point totals on here, but they're really small and be hard to, if you're in a pinch or in the middle of competition, it'd be nicer to have these numbers written the way they are. And when your team signs their paper saying that we did these missions, they are confirming to the ref that they got done. The only problem though is their total is not on that paper. So there could be an issue with, hey, we agree that these missions got done, but we didn't get a chance to agree on our total. And you wouldn't find that out until the score gets posted. So in the competition, here's basically what happens is the ref will hand this sheet to the scoring person, and there is a margin of error that happens from the paper to the scoring person. And I get it. We're all human and there's gonna be mistakes, but you want your team and coaches, we want to be able to confirm that the score that you see up on the board is the score that your team actually got. So what I would do is, as soon as the team comes back and tells you what missions they confirmed with the ref, that coaches, you should actually have a sheet like this, and we circle everything that your team said that they confirmed with the ref that they did, minus any penalty points, and make sure that your score matches the score that you see on the scoreboard. Obviously, we want to be respectful and show core values, that if there is a discrepancy, that we politely tell the head judge, hey, we think there's a discrepancy on what we feel our team did and the points that we got. And that happened to us a few times at our qualifying event, that the score we saw on the scoreboard wasn't the same one we matched on our paper. So we just politely said, we think there's a problem. The person was real nice and said, let me check that. And the scoring did get changed because of that. So it's another thing to also know your point total, so that if you see a different total, you can politely bring that up to the head judge, the scoring person, and say, can you double check our points to make sure that we get everything that we're supposed to. And it turned out in our competition that 5 points was a big deal. And it's a huge deal for those of you that are trying to qualify. That could mean the difference between you qualifying or not qualifying. So it's one of those things that it's just responsibility for the students and the coaches to make sure that your points match up. So that's just my tip or advice from you for you today, and it's something that I've learned a lot from also. All right, guys, hopefully that was helpful, and hopefully your season is still going well. I'm Mr. Hino from Mr. Hino's Lego Robotics. I am out.